Welcome to Ottawa, Canada. Tonight, minor league action wraps up Week 7 here at the facility in Alberta. The Cavalry, 3-3, the unbeaten San Jose Flight, now just wondering who they're going to take on in the first round of the playoffs. Ottawa fighting for their lives. It's Cameron Irvine alongside Eddie Gage tonight. It's like a championship redo. What's up, Eddie?
SFL Nation, what up, though? And my only question I'm wondering, does the coaching staff of San Jose put this in cruise control, trying to let too much information out of the bag as far as their playbook adjustments, or do they go all out, trying to go undefeated on this season? Ottawa, on the other hand, trying to prove to the world that this defense is for real.
San Jose calls the toss. They lose the toss. Will. San Jose gets the ball to start the first half. We're all set to go. Ball's on the tee and the hands in the air. You know the drill. Ottawa, kick it. We're underway. San Jose on the return, and that is Azaria Way out to the 30-yard line. Jordan Sipe is your quarterback here for the Flight, chasing records as San Jose tries to become the first team in SFLm history to complete a perfect season.
Speaking of chasing records, listening to Greg Soto prior to this season started, said he was out here to prove something. He didn't want to just defeat Baltimore in a championship game, but he wants to come out here and show and prove in the minors as well.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line, and that pass outside to J.Z. Bacon picks up 5 yards to the 35-yard line. And let me know if I'm sounding better out there, folks, as we work on the audio.
J.Z. Bacon catching that pass out in the flat, but Ottawa showing some closing speed to get over there and make that tackle.
2nd and 5, 2 receivers either side. Jay Viper and Terrell Cooper, your 1 and 2 here in San Jose, as Sipe fires it short. That's through the hands and incomplete. That was Clinton Wilkerson, the second tight end on the roster. And defending on that play, Timothy Connolly for Ottawa.
And he was all over him too, Cam, showing his great man-to-man defensive skills, able to turn his hips, swivel, and make that a tough catch to make.
So third down now after the completion to Bacon, the incompletion to Wilkerson, a handoff now to Bacon, and he's able to sidestep and get a first down. It took a minute, but Bacon's patience pays off and moves the chains.
Patience pays off, and you wonder just how much experience he got over there in Fort Worth as a pro came and helped him in that situation. Man-to-man defense, the defense is unable to get off their blocks, and he makes them pay with a first down run on 3rd and long.
So fresh set of downs for San Jose. They avoid the 3 and out to start the contest. Single back, that's Bacon. Bacon stops, waits for a hole, and pushes ahead for a 6-yard pickup. Tackle on the wrap-up towards the end of the play made by Darren Fields. 2nd down.
Trap play by the right guard there. Didn't get it on a block, but it did not matter as J.Z. Bacon once again using his legs to pick up yards.
2nd down for Sipe. Sipe hasn't gone downfield once yet. And look out is right. He is sacked by Ziggy Blaylock in the backfield. A 7-yard loss will set up a 3rd and long.
And Cam, a lot of teams don't like calling man-to-man defense out of base. Ottawa had no fear. They did it anyway. On the screenplay, there was no one open. He's forced to eat it.
Keep your eye all night long on the upper left-hand corner of your screen. A pair of 3-3 teams in action so far. Annapolis has the early edge, 14-3 over Tacoma. Quick throw from Sipe, but well defended. Nice break on the ball from Amar Bryant Jr. Cornerback on this Cavalry defense forces a 4th down.
And right off the back, we see the game plan of Ottawa. They plan on playing a lot of press man defense. They did it here again. They done it in base, and now they done it here in nickel and dime as well. Playing well so far.
Ottawa Cavalry defense much improved one of the big reasons why they are in the position they're in. A bit of a high snap there for the punter, Aaron Lind. This a return from the 22-yard line up to the 26. Your returner is Isaiah King the fourth. And Eddie, that Cavalry defense, worst scoring defense in the league last season, best scoring defense this season. But we're going to see how good they are against the #1 scoring offense tonight.
They have a tall task ahead of them, and I'm sure that San Jose got that memo, and they're up for the challenge as well.
So your quarterback, Cyrus Jive, for Ottawa, 6'5", 235. With two in the backfield, Jive will start throwing, and that pass is deflected, almost caught by Jive, but Greg Ward got his hands up. Ward's having a nice season here in the minors with San Jose, and it'll bring up second down.
And it's probably a good thing that ball did hit the ground, because had he held on to it, he was already about 5 or 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and those mean guys up front had bad intentions, Cam.
Dwayne Salmons is your running back. Your fullback, Azami Mihata, number 34. 3 wide receivers, Gus Scott, Michael Knight, and King the fourth for Jive. Jive looking short. Oh, it's caught as the defender went for the interception and whiffed. That ball hauled in by Sean Baker. The second tight ends are both in action early in this one. First down.
Yeah, and this time it's up to San Jose to try to make a play with that individual effort, but comes up short on a deflection.
So both teams moving the sticks early on, even though it's a scoreless ball game. Draw play, Salmons, and Salmons has plenty of room, picks up 9 yards. A nice little misdirection, too, by Jive Eddie. He was turned one way, and then right at the last second, flipped it back to Salmons for a 9-yard pickup.
And that's one of the great things about watching these minor league games, Cam. You see different coaches trying out different things that you normally don't see in the pros, and it's working for them right now here early.
Now heavy set here on second and short for Ottawa. Hand off to Salmons, and Salmons is not going to get there. Missed a block down the field, or right at the line of scrimmage, I should say. Savon Watson on the tackle for the flight. Check that, King Moore on the tackle.
The left guard pulls and misses his assignment, and as a result, it's going to be no gain on the play, 3rd and short.
King Moore signed just last week as the team's top corner now, as Salmons takes a flip outside and gets another first down to the San Jose 46-yard line. That's one of the more fascinating things about the flight season, Eddie, is that San Jose has lost a lot of bodies. They've had a lot of roster turnover as players shuffle around in the league. Position changes. KJ Laisho and Adam Chance got their team in Canton, so that was a loss. And yet still they're unbeaten.
Unbeaten so far, but so far so good for Ottawa.
They're really mixing it up here.
Yeah.
We've seen a little bit of everything out of this offense. Jive now out of the shotgun, first down. Fires to the only open man. That pass is caught. Isaiah King the fourth. Good read by Jive. Picks up 7 on first down.
And Isaiah King the fourth making the transition. Played cornerback for Denver a couple of seasons, Cam. Came back, decided to retire as player, come back as a receiver. Gets open, finds a hole in the zone, comes up with a nice completion.
5 minutes into the ball game. Cameron Irvine, Eddie Gage here with you. 2nd and 3 at the San Jose 39-yard line. Hand off to Salmons, and Salmons has a first down. Found the hole beautifully to the flight 29-yard line. Blotner on the tackle at the end of the play, but this is running to perfection.
Yes, it is. It's still early, but we saw Blotner make a couple of nice interceptions just a week ago, showing his ability to chase down ball carriers as well. But this time it's the right guard's turn to get out in motion, out in front of his tailback. Finds a good hole in the seam and off to the races.
Evan Townsend with the block downfield. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Hand off to Salmons, and Salmons picks up 4. Tacoma just threw an interception in the red zone, so they're still down 11 to the Navigators.
Still down 11, but don't tell Ottawa that. They got unfinished business right here trying to get out of that hole of massive teams out in that 3-3 mark trying to separate themselves.
So far, 2 of those 3 teams have lost this week, and one of them is going to lose in that Tacoma-Annapolis game. Ottawa would like to get the upper hand on them, pull a huge upset, basically punch their ticket with a victory over San Jose. Salmons is going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Big number 99, Stan Diamond, just signed in week 4, 6'3", 255, one of 4 players on this defense that was not on the roster before the season started.
Yeah, a lot of transitioning going on here in the minor leagues this season, Cam. You mentioned it with Canton getting their ownership, then Jose losing 2 players, but it's bend but don't break right now. 3rd and 5.
Now 4 wide, 3 to the bottom of the screen. Jive steps up in the pocket, going long into the end zone, into double coverage. That pass knocked around and incomplete. Blotner and King Moore there once again on the coverage. So 4th down coming for Ottawa, and that very promising drive looks like it's going to end in a field goal.
Yeah, it's going to be a field goal attempt indeed, and I didn't catch the number, but they had a receiver at the top of the screen who ran a short crossing route. If they just waste about another half second, he's going to be wide open for a 1st down.
This is a 41-yarder. Neither of these teams have star kickers, so this is Eric Jacobson for the Cavalry. Give us our first points of the night. And with 4:24 to go in the first quarter, Ottawa has your first points on the board. Both teams have had a chance to possess the football. It's 3-0 Cavalry. Let's introduce you to some of these star players on the field who we have not gotten a chance to meet yet on this flight offense. Turanio Rivera. Eddie is very familiar with him, the 2-way player out of Arizona. Jay Viper, Terrell Cooper, DJ Bandit, the 2-way player previously from Atlanta, but now just signed with the Baltimore Vultures in free agency as that return gets San Jose out to the 27-yard line.
And speaking of Tariano Rivera, he loves Arizona so much, Cam. About 2 months ago, he moved here. And about maybe 2-3 weeks ago, went out on a first date, loved it, and invited me and my wife to go out there and meet him on a double date one night.
You must not have brought him out in July then. You duped the man. You gotta show him Arizona at his worst and then let him make a decision. Sipes pass. That's a fumble. Hit as he threw, and Jay-Z Bacon is right there to recover it. Sipe, a nice read into the flats. What a pop. Can't wait to see this on replay, but Bacon scoops it up quickly for a 1st down.
And I think that's going to stand, Cam, as he got his right foot down just before that ball was knocked loose. Jay-Z Bacon, Johnny on the spot, comes up with the recovery and able to pick up a 1st down. We'll see if they challenge it here, but I don't think they will.
Juan Mississippi with the hit, and he's saying, yeah, there's the challenge.
Oh.
He's saying he didn't even have possession for Juan Mississippi. We got to look at that again.
I think that's going to stand, Cam. I thought I saw clearly the right
Let's
foot
count
come
the
down.
Mississippis.
Yeah, let's count them, Cam. Left foot came down first. Left foot, right foot. That's bang bang, but I think it's a completion.
I'm with you. I think that's a good initial call, and that's going to be a 1st down for San Jose.
Yeah.
After review, the receiver did have possession.
Oh!
Wow, that's surprising. It's ruled incomplete, and Ottawa wins the challenge.
I'm surprised at that one.
Isn't it amazing after 10 years, Eddie, 10 years in 6 days. It'll be 10 years, and we're still mesmerized by some of these calls. We just can't figure it out.
Can't figure it out, and neither can Cade Stevens.
Sipe with a clean pocket, fires to an open man. Nice job by Jay Viper finding the spot. Bryant Jr. again with another tackle, but a 1st down for San Jose, and Sipe looks clean to start.
Yeah, that's a great throw too, Cam. I mean, fit that between a number of defenders there on the play.
4 wide here for Sipe. Play action on a little draw. Sipe regathers and had Rivera, and he dropped. That's 10 push-ups. Or 20, depending upon Eddie's off-season program, and it's 2nd down.
That's 20, Cam, but he is a fullback, and it's hard getting that guy out there coverage.
I like the route.
Yeah, that was a beautiful route. And speaking of Tariano, he's in the chat saying it's only 114 degrees, Cam.
It's that heat exhaustion hurting his hands.
Well, he's in Canada, Cam, so right now he's up.
Well,
right.
that's true. It's jet lag for hands. 2nd and 10 at the 40. Viper turns the corner, bowls over a defender and picks up 9. Nearly got the first down. Jay Viper, arguably the most accomplished rookie here in the minor leagues this season, Eddie. He has just been phenomenal.
Yeah, and I mean, talk about putting on a tape for his resume. He's able to catch that pass, collect it, and turn around the field and get a first down. You don't see that happen too often in the pros, let alone down here in the minors.
3rd down and 1 at the San Jose 49. 3:25 to go in the first. Sipe fires it over the middle, caught by Viper. 3rd catch of this drive for Viper. Well, actually, they wiped away the other one, but it's first down at the Ottawa 42-yard line, and San Jose moving it.
Yeah, they are moving the ball, Cam. They're upset about not coming away with points on that first drive. They're determined to show this Ottawa defense that their offense is for real.
Sipe going to go 3 wide here. Bacon going out into the flat. Sipe's looking the opposite direction and finds Cooper for the first down at the 24-yard line. Combo stopped there by Bryant Jr., who's been everywhere tonight, and Timothy Connolly, 6'3", 248. Another move of the chains.
Yeah, but what I really like about that play for quarterback Jordan Sipe, Cam, it's only a 3-man rush. You know he has all day, as the nose guard was getting double-teamed. Plenty of time for the play to develop, surveys the defense, and finds the open man downfield.
Apparently, according to M in the chat, Rivera's workout program is push-ups equal to your jersey number, so I guess tack on 2. I guess 2 to grow on to that 20. So that's caught by Bandit, and now no huddle quickly out of San Jose. Bandit picks up 9. The flight feeling some momentum here late in the first quarter. Sipe 3-step drop, fires it again. It's picked up. What a jump on the route. Amar Bryant Jr. turns the tables for Ottawa. He came out of nowhere.
You're right, Kim. He did come out of nowhere. He's playing zone, just sitting back, and instead of just playing the receiver going deep, decides to get aggressive. Right here on the replay, bang, takes it away from him, heads the other way, and wow. Talk about a turn of events. San Jose's offense was rolling, and now Ottawa finds themselves back out on the field.
Excellent read. What a first quarter for Amar Bryant Jr. He's got nearly a handful of tackles, now an interception, and that pass over the middle is dropped. Harper, the intended target.
90-yard slants, I'm not sure if he had alligator arms or what, because San Jose had a couple of defenders in his face.
You know what they say about alligators, Eddie?
What do they say, Cam?
The alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth but no toothbrush. Waterboy, anyone? 2nd and 10 at the 15. 3 in the backfield, going to flip it out to Salmons. Salmons has a lot of room to the outside, and they'll pick up 5.5 or so. Wrap up on the outside by Alan Lucas. The second corner getting more playing time after all that exodus defensively.
Nice, safe play design. This deep in your own end. But now can they push the chains on 3rd and 5?
Trying to avoid a 3-and-out after Bryant Jr.'s interception. Standing tall in the pocket. What a nice ball. Moving the chains for a first down. Jive 6 of 9 for 46 yards. That one roped in by Gus Scott, but nothing phasing Cyrus Jive.
Yeah, you're right. And speaking of standing tall, San Jose brought the blitz, but he did not care. He had total confidence in his offensive line. They gave him all the protection he needed and finds a wide open receiver down the field for a nice completion.
So first down at the 36 in 4 possessions in this first quarter. We have not had a 3-and-out. Both teams have moved the ball really well, even though the score may not reflect that. As Jive takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, fires it to the near side, and I feel like, Eddie, you may have seen something else open.
I thought I did too, Cam, but there's a safety over the top who was waiting to bring the ball back the other way. So good decision to dump that ball off. He thought about it, though.
Sandwich with the catch. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy, and Sandwich dropped the ball, and it's ruled a fumble, and it's picked up by San Jose, going the other way. 20-10, it is a touchdown for the San Jose Flight off the bobbled ball, returned by Alan Lucas.
Cam, don't get too happy because this is going to come back. They're going to challenge and win this. That was not a backwards pass.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to come back, Cam. Great play. Great effort. You don't want to give up. You want to play through the whistle. But, yeah, that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Another look at it at the end of the play, but what's really going to tell us is the camera down the line of scrimmage. And that will likely be our second challenge of the half for Ottawa. They already won their first one. If they don't win this one, they would be out of challenges, but if they do, they get a third. But obviously this one, incredibly important. You can see we haven't even added the touchdown on the board because we think it's coming back. Yeah, that's a yard and a half downfield.
Yeah, that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. I mean, regardless, you don't want your running back dropping a pass like that with three defenders in the area. But, yeah, that should be coming back.
After review, the play has been ruled a forward pass.
Well, at least we got one right. We got a 50%. Do we pass? Is that a passing grade?
That's a failing grade, Cam.
No. That's not what I told my teachers.
They don't care what you say. That's failing.
They should have. Third down. They wouldn't know I'd be talking smack on YouTube about them one day if they just would have given me the passing grade. 3rd and 10 at the 36-yard line. Jive, clean pocket, and that pass is knocked away. Good play by Rob Foraker, signed in week 5 by the Flight. That'll force a 4th down. So all of that hype, all of that nonsense for nothing, and Ottawa will punt the football away to the other side of the field. I only failed, well, let's see. I failed one class. I have a story about that, and then I dropped out of another. Did you fail anything? That's going to be an inconsequential offside.
You know, so, Cam, to my mom's dismay, I almost failed math back in my sophomore year of high school, but I stuck with it, found a way to push and power through. And you want to talk about just barely passing, Cam. I mean, it was by the slightest of margins.
AP Chem was not a science guy. I couldn't handle. Then in college, Spanish 3. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't. I had to. I did my best. If Ramos would have been my teacher, maybe something better would have happened to me.
I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, Cam, and I aced it both years.
Well, this was college. I was trying to get. You needed 4 in college to get the, I guess, Bachelor of Arts or whatever, and yeah, I couldn't do it. I guess Canada's more my speed, huh, Eddie?
Perhaps.
1st and 10 at the 24 off the punt. Jordan Sight back to pass. Both quarterbacks been pretty good tonight. Flips it out to Rivera. He hauls that one in. 5-yard pickup. There's Bryant Jr. again on the tackle on the outside.
And speaking of again, that's another reception for the fullback, Toriano Rivera. And if they keep getting him involved this much, he's going to come begging to my office asking for more catches in the pros, too.
Look at how far the DBs are off the receivers at the top of the screen. Sipe is going long, and it is knocked away. Bryant Jr. again on the coverage. This guy's unbelievable.
And on a deflection, that ball actually bounced off of his leg and didn't quite hit the ground yet. They had a chance to go over there and pick that ball off, but gonna be 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 off of the incompletion. Ottawa's defense so far so good through a quarter of play against the league's #1 offense, and smacked in the face by Buster Bronx. Sipe goes down in a heap, and San Jose will have to punt the football.
Yeah, and this time Ottawa comes with the blitz and able to get him down right before he releases the football. Ottawa's defense has come to play, Cam. So far, they're legit.
14 seconds to go in the first quarter. San Jose still with nothing on the board. I mean, outside of fighting for the perfect season, it's not often that with 2 weeks to go in the season we're talking about a minor league team with not a lot to play for, but that's where San Jose's at. They could lose out. They would still be the #1 seed.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think they want to lose any kind of momentum, especially with Albuquerque, who's won 4 in a row, playing them next week. That is going to be a very interesting game to end the season. I know it means a whole lot more to Albuquerque, but I think the Adams have something to prove after getting blasted in week 1.
Oh. But that's why they play the games, Cam.
And we got 6 seconds to go in the first of this one. 4 wide, empty backfield on 1st down. Here for Jive. Taking his time, thinking about it. Jive, focus, deep down the field. Caught in between the legs of Sam Blundner. Goes the receiver. That's the end of the first quarter. Sign him up for Twister at the convention. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube.
The heck with Twister, Cam. Sign that man up to a contract to play in the pros.
Absolutely. Gus Scott doing the human limbo. Gets the ball to the San Jose 44-yard line. And now Salmons will take a handoff after 4 carries in the first quarter with some pretty good production. No gain on the play there. Forker on the stop, along with Jeremy Toombs, 2nd down.
Yeah, and the offense tried to get a little bit too cute there with their play design, Cam. I'm not a fan of running the ball out of that formation.
2 receivers either side. And 8 in the box here for San Jose. Just a single high safety. They're standing next to the official as Salmon's going to jet right. And Dwayne Salmons has a 1st down to the 33-yard line. And he had to be chased all the way out there by, I think, a linebacker to bring him down.
And I tell you what, Cam, Salmons is showing his athletic ability. It's not too often you see a pulling guard with the running back lined up right behind the quarterback. He's normally off to his left or right on that play to give him sort of an advantage to the outside, but he's lined up directly behind the quarterback and is still able to pick up 11 yards. That's an impressive run. That
was Diamond on the tackle, and I'm not just saying this just because you're on the call, Eddie, but he does kind of remind me of the young DJ Moses a little bit with the way he moves as that pass is caught for a 3-yard pickup. Salmon's not afraid to go north-south to find a lane. Knight with the catch.
Cam, I don't want to give away too many early predictions, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it with my chest. I'm predicting DJ Moses to have a breakout season.
How you going to jinx that man like that? You could say that in Discord, but you're calling a game. You don't want to give him the commentator's curse. 2nd and 7 at the San Jose 29.
Oh, nice throw.
Good throw. And just before the sticks running out of room was Gus Scott, but that was a very long pass for Jive, delivered on the money to bring up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, because the quarterback is lined up under center on the short side of the field, has to throw it all the way to the wide side of the field, but he puts it on his outside shoulder away from the defense. That's one of his best throws of the night.
Third and short, 9:10 to go in the first half. Jive hands it off. Salmons, what a tackle, but they give him the first down. Stan Diamond, incredible effort on the play, almost launched himself at Salmons to stop him just enough.
If
and
he
now
does not
there's
make
a
that
challenge.
Tackle, there's a challenge. And I think that challenge is a good one, too, Cam. I thought he was short.
More challenging.
But if he does not make that tackle, Cam, he's dancing in the end zone. But we'll see how this shakes out on this challenge.
Our third challenge of the day already. Man, what a play to get off that block. Here's the best look at it. That was Dusty Rourke. Oh, yeah, I think so. Dusty Rourke had the block. The two-way tight end out of Charleston.
The call on the field is overturned.
And San Jose has won the challenge. Unbelievable.
With a timeout. Fourth
Now, if you're Ottawa, Cam, do you go for it here?
4th and inches. 40-yard field goal. You're up 3. They're going to. Let's see what they do.
Yeah.
4th and inches. 6 in a box. Plenty of time on the play clock. 4 receivers. Jive doesn't seem to be in too big of a hurry. The middle of the field's open. It looks like they're going to hard count him, Eddie.
It does, and great job by San Jose remaining disciplined.
Now, didn't Ottawa lose a timeout due to the challenge?
No, because they won that challenge, Cam.
No, but the first one. Didn't they lose the first one?
Oh, you're right. Oh my goodness. So they're down.
What?
You're right.
Well, it was marked there. The signal that we got from our 2K crew was that they had 2 timeouts even after taking that last one, which is a bit odd.
Yeah.
They should be down to 1 timeout. So.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they have 1 timeout remaining. 40-yard field goal for Ottawa is good, so they built a 6-0 advantage. And they'll take that with 8:52 to go in the first half. Good challenge by San Jose, though, halts the drive.
8:52 to go in this first half, and San Jose has yet to scratch the scoreboard. I don't think anyone predicted this, but like we said pregame, Ottawa is out to show and prove that their defense is legit.
I feel like every week I've heard commentators calling San Jose games, and they just keep saying, wow, San Jose's in trouble. They're not playing so hot, and they end up winning every game. They have just found a way to win, found a way to hang around, just kind of like they're doing tonight here, Eddie. Even though they haven't played their best football, still just a 6-0 ball game.
Still a 6-0 ball game, and if they can turn around and win this game, they can thank their defense for holding Ottawa to field goal attempts rather than touchdowns.
$8:48 to go in the first half. And Sipe fires it over the middle. That pass is complete. Big hit there by Mississippi. Pass hauled in by Vern Zales. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Triple left, and I believe the play is called 50Z tight end cross, one of Mexico City's favorite plays to run. They have it in about 8 formations, and it worked at perfection.
Now, I told you in the DM, Eddie, to give me some credit for calling out that play to you. But, all right, that's cool. If you want to take credit for yourself, that's a first down for San Jose. Rivera with another catch.
Rivera with another catch. And I'm telling you, Cam, he's going to be itching to have more plays down up his way. I'm trying to get my tight end more involved. Will Todd in the chat. What's going on, Will? And now it looks like I'm going to have a problem with Tariano, want to get some more catches as well.
And approximately 0 people believed my frustration there as Sipe fires it outside. Caught by Cooper. 5-yard gain. The San Jose 38-yard line, 8 minutes to go in the first half. The SFL convention is coming to the Las Vegas Strip July 10th through the 12th. HyperX Esports Arena at the Luxor will host the season kickoff featuring all 28 teams in action. Live commentary throughout the day, every game on the big screens, and your chance to be introduced to the world as a football star. Room rates are just $80 per night stay as long as you book before June 13th. That's coming up in 4 days. Visit simulationfl.net/convention for more information and to reserve your room. Sipe Clean pocket. Both offensive lines have been doing an excellent job. Rivera is dumped by Terrence Pearson at the line to bring up 3rd and 4.
90-yard slants. No one is open. Forcing the quarterback to check it down, Jordan Sipe that is, to his fullback, who comes up with another completion. But this time, it's going to be a gain of nothing, and it's going to be 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Haven't seen J.Z. Bacon get a carry in a while. Audible from Sipe. Will fire it to the far side. Caught by Cooper. Had to come back a little bit for it. But Terrell Cooper gets another chain-moving 1st down with 7 minutes to go in the first half.
Cooper very involved in the passing game so far, Cam.
He's looked good on the outside. They really haven't used him too deep. Been running some out patterns and really running them to perfection. Sipe's got an empty backfield here, 5 wide. 4 on the line for Ottawa. As Sipe fires down the middle, caught, makes one man miss. And getting a 1st down is Azariah Way to the Ottawa 33-yard line.
And this time they catch the safeties, both of them, playing towards the outside, toward the numbers, trying to help alleviate some of those one-on-one throws downfield, leaves the middle of the field wide open, and without a pass rush, that's a recipe for disaster.
Josh Neal out of his shoes. Don't show your mama that highlight. As San Jose will get the ball to the Ottawa 33-yard line on the completion. Sipe straight back, slings it. That is a backwards pass. Rivera with another reception. Going for some kind of record tonight, although I think Tommy Rahman's got that covered.
Tom Rahman definitely has that covered, Cam. But once again, man-to-man defense, and no one is open. Forced to check it down to his fullback.
Hashtag 2-1. Where's Ray when you need her?
Yeah.
Under 6 to go in the first half. Ottawa 6, San Jose nothing. The Cavalry's defense, #1 scoring defense in the SFL, proving to be more legit than San Jose's #1 offensive ranking up to this point. Bacon with the carry and Connolly with the stop to set up a 3rd and long.
And Timothy Connolly, Cam, had to fight through a lot of traffic to get over there and make that tackle. That was an impressive showing by the young man.
Thank you very much, Ashley, for the belated birthday. 4 wide receivers for San Jose. 3 to the top of the screen, far side right. 5:23 to go in the first half. Sipe going long, and it is incomplete. And there's that man again, Amar Bryant Jr. with the pass deflection. He has 4 tackles, 2 passes deflected, and a pick so far in this first half.
Yeah, and that's showing why. You just talked about it earlier. Terrell Cooper not going downfield too much, trying to use his 6'5" frame to come up with that reception, but unable to do so due to the tight coverage applied upon him.
And that ends the drive. They're not even going to attempt the 48-yard field goal. You think the wind's in the face, perhaps?
Perhaps, Cam. That and the fact that he's not one of the well-paid kickers in this league.
There's
Great
a
punt.
good punt, though. Boy, booming punt. Oh, they knocked it into the end zone like a dope. 4.4 hang time on the punt from Aaron Lind. And then the circus crew down there near the goal line kicked the ball into the end zone.
And Cam, when was the last time you seen a punt with 4.4 hang time unless they happen to play for that team in Florida? That was impressive.
Yeah, no, that was one of the best punts, maybe even the best punt I've seen this season in the minors from a punting perspective. But obviously the end of the play did not end very well. That pass is caught from Jive to King the 4th, and it's another 1st down Ottawa off of the punt gone awry to the 20-yard line. That was a net punt, by the way, Eddie, of 11 yards.
Look at this replay. Number 48 just misses it. Rob Faralker just outside his outstretched hand. Wow, that's an impressive throw.
Annapolis has tacked on a field goal. Tacoma was able to get a touchdown earlier. That ball game is 17-10 in the 3rd quarter. 6-0 here, Ottawa in the second. Both of these games proving to be a little bit more competitive than our early window tonight. Salmons takes the carry and only picks up 2. Lincoln shut out tonight, Eddie. That was surprising. They just 2 weeks ago had won 3 games in a row, now slipping back to 3-4. And then Lexington also nearly shut out. Madison picks up their first win, and the curse continues. That was a championship rematch, and Lexington still haunted by the Lynx. Jives pass to the outside is caught. Will set up a 3rd down.
Yeah, and just like the pros this past season, the minors, very competitive from top to bottom.
Even though Madison coming into the night was 0-6, they were only losing games by just a little over 10 points a contest.
They've had some tough breaks a couple of times this season, Cam.
Yes, they have. 4 minutes to go in the first half. 3rd and 4, which I feel like is our 6th or 7th 3rd and 4 of the night. Under 4 to go. Audible here from Jive. Jive, 5-step drop, fires it outside. Caught, 1st down. And runs into a pillow there on the sideline. Michael Knight with the 1st down.
A pillow indeed, Cam. And talk about just read the defense. You saw him call the audible due to the soft coverage San Jose applied there on 3rd down. You got to be a bit more aggressive than that trying to get the defense off the field.
You don't want to be running into those dramatic kickers on the sideline who fall into the bench. You need to fall into a big offensive lineman. He'll take care of you. Pass outside. Adjustment to the football, but falling over. That's Sean Baker with his 2nd catch, but it's only a 3-yard gain, and Blotner saying, I didn't touch him.
Yeah, and that's the 2nd time we've seen him. With his 1st catch, it was a perfect pass, came on his outside shoulder. This time, not so much.
So look at Scott, top of the screen, guarded by Braylon King-Moore. Jive going underneath and cutting in front. Sam Blotner knocks the football away, set up a 3rd down.
You know, I think that was Forrest Sky on the defense. They bring the weak side safety down in the box, trying to prevent slants and crossing routes and things of that nature. And they threw it right into the teeth of the defense.
3rd down and 7 at midfield. There's a look at Diamond, who made that critical stop on 3rd down. And for him to have made a play like that just 3 weeks into his career is pretty impressive. As Jive fires down the field, it is caught in double coverage for a 1st down to the 31-yard line. Isaiah King, the 4th, with the reception. Let's get another look at it.
Yeah, that was a great throw, Cam, because I didn't think that ball should have been thrown, as there were 2 defenders in the area. Both safeties playing inside once again, and I thought that ball was going to get batted down, but he makes a great one-on-one play, out in traffic, out in space, catching the ball at his highest point and moving the chains.
1st down at the 31. Everybody creeping up to the line here for San Jose.
Yeah.
Once again, just that single high safety at the 18. The run up the middle. And, you saw it, didn't you? That single high
Yes, I did.
was the only man standing between Salmons and the end zone, and Blotner made the play.
And that right there is a perfect example of what I mean about playing press man defense, or even man for that matter, anytime you're in base, because if he breaks out and make that first man miss, he could be off to the house.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the half. And that's a handoff up the gut to Azami Mihata, his 1st carry of the night, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Ottawa moving the football again. They're up 6-0 over unbeaten San Jose. Can they do what others have not been able to accomplish? Close the deal. Tacoma throws another interception in the red zone, their 2nd of the night. Jerry Degon with the interception, and Annapolis still leads by 7 late in the 3rd quarter. 6-0 here. Ottawa over San Jose. They have 1 timeout with 2 minutes to go. Handoff, Salmons running left. Salmons outside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 1st down, good patient running from Salmons. Moves the chains, gets Ottawa in the red zone.
Patience, and it was patience in what he needed, Cam. They line up with 2 tight ends off to that side for additional support. And wow, that was a slow developing play, but he was patient indeed and picks up the 1st down.
3 receivers, 6 in the box here for San Jose. And the pocket for the first time tonight really started to break down. Bit of a wobbler to Salmons. He makes the most of it with a 1-yard pickup. contrary to what is going on in Tacoma, where Randy Squarebush just bounced a 92-yard run to the house.
Oh, my goodness.
And Annapolis about to go up 14.
And that time they brought the blitz once again. Started out as a 3-man rush, brought a 4th, and forced me to check it down.
Chisholm wants to know if we'll get to that after we get out of the red zone here. 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line. Jive, a rainbow out to Salmons to set up some blockers. It picks up 9 yards to the 9-yard line. No huddle here for Ottawa. Under 50 to go. Quickly back to the line. Do they have another play? Jive, end zone, one-handed touchdown! Dusty Rourke falling backwards with the score, and it's 12-0.
Someone clipped that. If there was a thing as an SFLm top 10, that would surely make the play cam, surely make the list. On a previous play, San Jose was just unfortunate. They doubted the perfect play, but the safety got caught up in a wash and made this a 3rd and goal situation for Ottawa, and they capitalized with that touchdown.
With 3 receivers in the area, Dusty Rourke, I mean, at the perfect time, right? They all broke out. If that ball was a half a second earlier, it would have hit somebody in the head, and Ottawa's extra point is up and good, and it's 13-0.
Mark Chisholm, owner of the Atlanta Swarm, is asking me in the chat, since we're playing week 1 at the convention, Cam, should we bet dinner on it? And I'm trying to remind him, bro, you already owe me dinner from last season.
And in Vegas, you know he's not taking you to McDonald's.
He's definitely not taking me to
You lose that game, you're getting some steak somewhere.
And he's a big man too, Cam. I don't know if I can afford that.
From the 5-yard line, San Jose gets robbed of dignity way down to the 25-yard line and smashed with 36 seconds to go in the first half.
Wade definitely on that play did not have it his way as he was knocked backwards, and I hope his girlfriend's not watching.
Now, if only I had said he wasn't going to take you to Burger King, then we really would have been in sync on that one. But I said McDonald's, and it didn't work. 1st and 10 of the 25. That pass is caught off a straight back pass. San Jose says, hey, we weren't expecting 9.5 out of that. Maybe we should see what this drive holds in store.
Jordan Sipes standing tall in the pocket, Cam. There was pressure right in his face. Like a one-step drop, and the receiver's able to get open, and he's able to get the pass out before getting knocked to the ground.
2nd and inch to the 34. Cooper Hall's in that one. Heavy set. I mean, seriously, when was the last time Bacon had a carry? I think it's been the whole quarter. We're going to get one here off the right side. Got a block. Cut it back to the 40. And now San Jose is going to hurry up.
Trying to at least get in field goal range. Let's see what they can do.
And the handoff goes to Bacon. That's not good news. That might be all they have. 8 seconds left. Can Bacon get him into some Hail Mary range? Gets it to the 44. That'll work, and Sipe will get a chance to sling it.
I don't know if it's quite Hail Mary range, Cam. We'll see what they do here. But, you know, people often get knocked for only having, run plays in the playbook, Cam, for situations like these. But I've seen Denver with a couple of sets in which they only had run plays, and somehow they get it to work. How? I have no idea.
Especially at the end of the half. That's the Phoenix Jones special in Mexico City.
Oh, yeah.
San Jose has actually completed 2 Hail Marys in 5 minor league seasons. Let's see what Sipe has. Stepping up in the pocket. Look out. Down to the 35-yard line and swallowed up. That's Robert Vale. So Blaylock, Bronx, and Vale, all your star defensive linemen on the Ottawa line, have a sack in the first half, and that's the end of the first half. Ottawa 13 and San Jose nothing. You're watching SFLm action right here on YouTube.
Halftime, Cam, and neither of these teams have been able to get their run game going consistently.
Salmons has looked a little better of the two, but I think he's just gotten more looks in general. It's hard to tell. Bit of a short kick up to the 11-yard line, and that tackle made at the 28. So Ottawa begins with the ball to start the second half. After a pretty good first half, Cavalry looks sharp.
You know, I gotta admit, Cam, now Mark is reminding me. Every time I made the trip out to Atlanta for work, I met up with him. He's always treated me to some pho, and he's never let me pull out my wallet to pay for it.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line. And Jive fires it out for a first down. Pickup of 12 yards. Moves the chains.
Wow, talk about getting lost in the sauce. They come out in man defense there, Cam. And he got left standing at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Chisholm's a nice guy. It doesn't surprise me that he took care of it.
Every time I go there, he refuses to let me pay.
Mark, I got a 3-hour layover in Atlanta. Tomorrow, you can come into the airport past security, and we can have lunch together, all right? First down at the 40. Salmons on a check down picks up 2 with 42-yard line.
You know, Cam, I don't know if I told you this before, but I've been to his house, met his wife and kids. The man has about, I believe, 3 dogs, 2 cats, a snake, a bird, and I think a turtle as well. He's got a zoo over there.
Did he charge you admission?
He could charge admission.
Yes, sir. second and 8 at the 42. It's picked up. And then breaking a tackle past midfield, 40, 30. What a play down the sideline. It's Lucas, and he got one taken away, and he won't get that one taken away from him. Touchdown, San Jose.
Wow, and sometimes all it takes is one play, whether it be on offense or defense, to totally change the momentum of this ball game, Cam. And that's what just happened. They went for the one-on-one matchup. They actually ran a crossing route in which they divided the slot receiver as well as the outside receiver playing the Z, thinking the cornerback was going to go with him. He stayed home, stayed disciplined, comes up with the pick, and takes it back to the house for a bonus.
Bryant James, the key tackle on the receiver to springboard that interception return. And what a deflating moment for Ottawa, who has done nothing wrong in this entire game, and they find themselves only up 7 points with an extra point pending. Nearly blocked, but it's good.
Nearly blocked. And Cam, you can tell, one thing I like about the Miners is that even after players are gone and they go to the pros, they still stick around and support their team. Will Todd is in the chat, and he just went ballistic upon seeing that pick 6 supporting his old team.
The SFL is partnered with Rare Drop and Rare Drop Sports and will be showcasing the SFL at the Gaming Community Expo, a Rare Drop production this weekend at Rosen Shingle Creek Resort in Orlando. Watch GCX on Twitch all week and this weekend at twitch.tv/GCX event, as the event aims to raise $2 million for St. Jude's. Over $1 million raised as of this broadcast. Way to go, Rare Drop and GCX.
Way to go indeed. Several years ago, Cam, we used to give to St. Jude's every year. Great cause.
You talking about your company?
Myself included.
Pick up a 1. Is there a story behind that, Eddie? I feel like there's a story behind that.
I was just saying, I'd like to give back to the kids, Cam.
There you go, man. That's great. Great stuff. St. Jude's is a great cause. And Rare Drop Super Pats. Over the last 5 or so years, Rare Drop has been able to raise over $15 million for St. Jude. Second and 9
Safety.
At the 29-yard line. Check down to Salmons. And that picks up 3. What were you going to say, Eddie?
That the strong safety was literally on the line of scrimmage, and I was just waiting to see if the tight end was going to go deep and off to the sideline, and they were going to throw it to him, but they checked it down instead.
There was a look at the quarterback numbers. Pretty good quarterback play tonight. Just one interception from either side. Of course, the one by Ottawa more deathly to the final result. But Amar Bryant did pick off a pass in the end zone. That is a sack right up the gut Nobody blocked Greg Ward, or at least not for the
No.
last 3 seconds of that play.
And that's embarrassing to get that kind of pass rush
Oh.
with only a 3-man rush. They ran a stunt and confused the offensive line, which created that opportunity.
Man, good twist. Ward comes in unblocked. You almost never see that.
And Jordan Sipe, the quarterback for San Jose, is cheering on the defense just as much as the coaches are.
Rob Forker's in the chat. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, Rob. I want to make sure we get that down while I'm here.
I was wondering about that as well.
Yeah, 4th and 12. That punts away. San Jose going to start it at the 37-yard line. Neither returner has been able to do much, but San Jose, all of a sudden, just 3 minutes into the second half, Eddie, has a chance to take the lead with a touchdown.
Amazing how this game, Cam, can flip in a blink of an eye.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Denver still haunts me, Cam.
What is that, week 6 this year? 1st and 10 at the 37. And that pass nearly late. Sipe able to squeeze that one inside to Zales with his second catch. Picks up 7.
Cam, I couldn't tell you who we play week 2. The only thing I know is who we play week 1. Nothing else matters.
Y'all going to get into a Twitter beef again? Am I going to have to break y'all up?
I'll tell you after this play, Cam.
2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line. 4 wide here for Sipe. Sipe outside. DJ Bandit. Soft hands and feet to tap it and turn the corner. Pick up a first down in midfield. Bandit, 265. Looking light as a feather out there.
Looking like a wide receiver, Cam, is what he's looking like.
7:10 to go in the third. I formation. 7 in the box for Ottawa. Hand off to Bacon. Got a huge lane up the middle. Bacon, one man to beat 30. Bacon down to the 25-yard line. What a run.
Yeah, and we talked about it, Cam, a couple of times already. This is what happens when you bring the secondary down in the box. If they get past that first wave of defenders, it's going to be hard bringing them down. Look at Tariano with a great block down, 15 yards downfield. Oh, my goodness.
Making it happen for the flight. 6:38 to go in the third. And nobody's open. And Sipe's in trouble. And he goes down. Another sack for Blaylock. It's the 4th of the day for this Ottawa defensive front. Everything was covered.
Wow, and he's lucky Jordan Sipe is to get up, Cam, because he got twisted by the initial guy that hit him, didn't catch his number before being taken down.
Just like that, it's 2nd and long. We already saw San Jose earlier tonight decide not to take a 48-yard field goal. They're right around that range now. Not going to matter. First down to the 12. Tight throw to Way. Picks up the first down.
Cover 12 defense in the secondary. Once again, playing the numbers, Cam, it's very hard for that linebacker, usually the middle linebacker, to get back that deep into coverage. And unless your name is B.J. Lovelace, that's going to be a hard task.
Yeah, that was Mississippi that was trying to get out there. There's a look at Blaylock's day. Ottawa blessed to have 3 defensive linemen. They may be the first team ever in the SFLm with 3 defensive linemen on their squad. That pass is hauled in by Cooper. They're tough to get on the team. Eddie, defensive line is not a glamorous position, but, man, when you're dominating up front, I don't think there's any better feeling.
No, Cam, and I'm in love with offensive linemen and defensive linemen. I got 4 defensive linemen on my team. I have 3 offensive linemen. I wish I had 5, and as soon as I get an opportunity to do so, you best believe Arizona will be looking that way.
Hand off on a counter. Bacon cuts it back. Had the end zone in his sights. And the touchdown was saved by Fields right at the goal line.
And Cam, I've never played defensive end, but I've heard it oftentimes more than I can count. When you're this deep in your own end defending the goal line, ignore the quarterback. Get out there and stop the run.
Under 5 to go in the third. San Jose is 1 yard away from taking the lead, and that is a Rivera touchdown. We are tied after Ottawa dominated the first half. It didn't even take the whole third quarter, and San Jose has pulled all the momentum out of this building.
And they got him involved early, kind of forgot about him late toward the end of the half. Got the ball here again, rushing into the end zone as the fullback. You know, all eyes are focused on the tailback, and meanwhile, he's walking into the end zone as the fullback, untouched.
Not only was he untouched, I mean, if someone would have blown on him, he wouldn't have been able to feel it. I mean, there was nobody around.
No one.
Thinking of that, who was that? Lance Stevenson? Was that the dude from the Pacers?
Yeah, from the Pacers, yeah.
Blowing on the guy? Yeah, nothing. 14-13. San Jose come out of nowhere. But this is what they do. This is what they've done all season, Eddie.
They have. They continue to prove the doubters wrong, and we were just talking about Ottawa holding them scoreless at the end of the half, and here, you know, midway through the third, and we got ourselves a San Jose lead.
Tacoma's in the red zone against Annapolis. There's 2:54 to go in the ball game. They're still down 10, though. Tacoma in danger of falling to 3-4 despite having the second best offense, but that defense has let them down all season. First and 10 of the 29. Cavalry got to find some energy here. Quick pass is hauled in by Gus Scott. Scott's fifth catch on 6 targets. Just because it's the SFL offseason doesn't mean content creators aren't still pumping out great content around the league. Catch SFL Nights with AJ Stryker. Say it with your chest. Netma, and of course the show all about the minors, fights, and insights. To check out archive versions of community shows, visit simulationfl.net and click the logo of your favorite form of SFL entertainment on our homepage. Jive down the field. Gus Scott is putting in work. In the last few drives or so for Ottawa, he's been their primary target.
Yeah, and I saw that play coming as soon as they said hike, Cam, because the cornerback was playing the flats. The safety has to get over and defend the deep outside the numbers behind him, and he catches the ball right between them.
Jive fires it outside. Another great long out route. This one to Dusty Rourke. And Cyrus Jive, I mean, he's got some arm strength.
Yeah, he does, Cam. That's like the second or third. As you indicated in the time tonight, we've seen these quarterbacks hit these receivers on the outside shoulder away from the defense. You can tell he's been working on that throw, Cam.
3:40 to go in the third quarter. And the handoff to Salmons. And Salmons gets double teamed behind, way back at the 35-yard line. That's James and Diamond.
Cam, that's the same play we talked about earlier. It's a slow developing play. He's lined up directly behind the quarterback, and that's a tall task. Ask him to get outside the right tackle.
Salmons has slowed down, and Ottawa has lost their balance. More pressure on Cyrus Jive here in the second half. 5-step drop, wide open. Gus Scott. How does he get that open? Out to the San Jose 24-yard line, and Jive's up over 200, 206.
Yeah, and I believe that was nickel 3-3-3 strong, in which the weak side corner bails out of there, leaving that short underneath wide open.
Under 3 to go in the third quarter. It was 13-0 Ottawa at the half. And the handoff to Salmons, again, nowhere to run. That's Forker with another stop in the backfield.
Cam, we've seen that play dialed up in 2 different sets now, and I've seen that play work once tonight. It's been dialed up about 4 times. They got to get that play out of the playbook moving forward.
2nd and 12, 4 wide out of the shotgun for Jive. Jive once again, a clean pocket, fires it over the middle, caught by Azariah Way. Check that, by Isaiah King IV. Sets up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and that time, Cam, the defense is basically giving you everything underneath, trying to stop the deep ball. But in that situation, you got 2 or 3 receivers wide open underneath.
2 in the backfield, Ottawa driving. This is certainly an impressive answer after 14 unanswered from San Jose. That pass is caught by Scott. First down to the 11-yard line. Takes a big shot as well from Foraker. But Gus Scott continues to prove himself worthy.
Yeah, Gus Scott was open as well as his tailback, Salmons, and his fullback, Mahata. All 3 are open for that first down.
Jive fires it outside, inside the 5. Caught by Michael Knight, applicably playing for the Cavalry, and that is near a first down. They can get to the 2-yard line, the 1-yard line for a first down. With 1:19
doing the right
to go.
thing there, Cam, and calling for an audible for an out route, as San Jose once again was trying to take away everything deep.
What do you want to see here, Eddie?
5-2 defense. I'm going to run it right behind my center.
Salmon's in the backfield alone. 2nd and 2 at the 3. They're going to throw. And a clean pocket breaking down instead of check down to Salmons. And that loses about 3.5 yards on the play. Needs help up from Jive, actually. And that was a disaster on 2nd down.
Yeah, there was no one open downfield, as you were thinking that San Jose was going to be aggressive there, but they dropped back in the zone and left nowhere to throw it.
Jive again into the end zone, tipped up in the air and incomplete. Haven't really seen a lot of pass deflections tonight.
No.
And that one, San Jose would love to have back. Toombs had a chance.
Sam Blotner on a deflection, Cam, and we seen him come up with 2 big ones just last week. I thought he had that one too.
So here we go again. Ottawa field goals instead of touchdowns. San Jose with 2 TDs on the board. This will give Ottawa the lead, though. Rob Foraker.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or Foraker.
4-acre.
4-acre.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob. I don't need me saying your name wrong when you get drafted.
That's
You
right.
get that right. 4-acre. Got it. It is in the guide, my friend. 16-14. Ottawa now with the lead. Deep kick to the 3. Way on the return for San Jose. Up to the 23-yard line. That's where San Jose will start with the football. Esports TV has partnered with the SFL to bring sim football to millions of homes over the next 2 years. ESTV is the world's first 24/7 live linear and video on demand esports channel, available anywhere through your smart TV, on your phone, through Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and more. Visit estv.co to learn more about its programming and to find all the ways you can catch the SFL action on the network. 26 seconds to go in the third. Deep shot is knocked up in the air and nearly caught on the back end of the play. Couldn't find the football. Knocked up by Pearson. Intended for Viper. 2nd down.
You know what they reminded me of, Cam? A couple seasons ago, Arizona played against the San Diego Mavericks, and Everett Garrison batted ball down the ball on a throw just like that. But Gunnar Lewis somehow, some way comes up with the catch and runs into the end zone. Oh, I was pissed.
Sipe with a clean
Look
pocket
out.
and a flag probably for holding. And actually a really nice throwaway. Viper was in the area. But this is probably coming back.
That may be on the defense.
There's multiple fouls.
Oh, multiple fouls.
So we have a
Another receiver downfield and a holding against the defense. That's going to be replayed, yeah.
and a replay of the down. So
Yep.
all for naught. Sipe doesn't even take a hit either. Doesn't take a sack for nothing. Good job getting out of the pressure and throwing it away. At times tonight, it's either the pocket is perfectly clean for Sipe, or he's got no chance. I mean, there's really been no in between tonight. Sipe to throw. Out to Rivera. Rivera's got a lot of space.
Oh, my goodness.
And a nice tackle on the outside
Timothy
by Connolly.
Showing his closing speed, Cam. He had to run about 15 yards to get over there. And I thought he was going to be able to fight him off, but great tackle by Timothy.
End of the third quarter, 16-14 Ottawa. You're watching the Simulation Football League's Minor League on YouTube.
And we got 50 people watching this game, and right now we got 14 likes. Please hit the like button, fellas, and support the SFL. And ladies.
Thank you, Eddie. Start of the fourth quarter. And that pass is hauled in, but it's short of the first down, so Ottawa's going to get the football back. Annapolis, despite giving up a touchdown inside of 3 minutes and losing the onside kick, gets an interception, and Squarebush and the gang seal it. So Annapolis and Albuquerque are your 4-3 teams so far tonight. Tacoma, Lincoln, and Lexington are your 3-4 teams, and Ottawa's hoping to join that 4-3 party. Right now they have a 2-point advantage over unbeaten San Jose. The Flight are only playing for a chance at a perfect season. They have already locked up the number 1 seed. It'll be first down at the 37.
First down and 10 for Ottawa, Cam, and it's too early to start playing keep away. If I'm Ottawa, I'm going to remain aggressive on offense. High tight end flex.
Hand off to Salmons. Just no room. Defensive line, front 7, winning the battle up front. And flexing the muscles. Foraker makes a great play.
Defensive tackle Louis Negron, Cam, 6'2", 315, pushed his opposition about 2 yards in the backfield and left the running back with nowhere to go.
Second down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Salmons picks up a few. That'll make it a third and manageable. Just 51 yards on 15 carries now.
I remember, Cam, back when I played, which is a long time ago, whenever plays was made like that, the players around him on his team used to yell to the opposition, "Weight room, weight room," telling him he's too small to handle him.
People just shout that to me on the street. I don't really know why. Third and 7 at the 41, and that pass is caught by Scott. First down to the 45.
You know, this offense for Ottawa, Cam, has looked really impressive tonight. They're doing a great job with chain moving plays. If they can just get rid of some of those negative plays in a running game, this offense could really separate themselves from the pack.
Javier Vasquez runs his team down in Ottawa, and, you know, I wonder, Eddie, if Vasquez gets a little bit more involved in coaching with the Denver Nightwings. He's certainly capable.
I was just thinking about that, Cam, as I was talking about it. You just wonder if he's going to be the coach for Denver next season.
9 minutes to go in the fourth. Jive, deep drop back, and that pass is knocked away and incomplete. But going back to that, I mean, San Jose's got a crew of Florida and Lone Star, and I mean, we're talking about some playoff teams. And I mean, look, Vasquez and the Cavalry, they're up 2 right now in the fourth quarter. Can play with anybody.
Up 2, despite the pick 6, that momentum, Cam, could have changed the dynamic of this game in a way it did. But Ottawa doing a great job right now so far of, you know, trying to shake off those cobwebs, forgetting about that play, and moving on to the next play.
Pass
He
is incomplete. Dropped it.
Oh. Isaiah King with an opportunity, Cam, to catch that ball, and it would have been a catch and run. It would have been a race to the end zone. And after a great showing today, moving from cornerback to wide receiver, showing some stone hands right there, Cam.
Third and 10 at the 45. It's a big third down with under 9 to go in the fourth quarter. As Jive goes down the field, caught, speared, and it didn't matter. Isaiah King, the fourth, with a great catch in traffic, and Ottawa's got a first down in scoring position.
Cam, a great catch indeed. He dropped the easy one wide open. This time, contested catch. He knows he's going to get hit, Cam. He gets a shot to the sternum and somehow is able to hold on to the football and move the chains. Great play, Isaiah.
Redemption for Isaiah and redemption earlier tonight for Alan Lucas for having that pick six called back. He ended up getting another one on the board anyway. Jive outside to the fullback, Mihata, and that's a pickup of nothing. Stan Diamond with another tackle.
And you can just tell the development between Nakata and his opposition on the other side over there, Terriano Rivera. Terriano Rivera with a bit more experience, but as he gets more time in the minors, he'll be able to run that route a little bit crisper.
Second down and 10 at the 25, and Salmons picks up 3, the San Jose 22. Third and 7, but Cyrus Jive has been delivering on third and long.
He has, and that brings up my next point, Cam. 3rd and 7, do you get aggressive and try to pick up this first down, or do you can play conservative and go for the field goal if what you want is looking for is not there? Let's see what they do.
We welcome those of you joining us from the Annapolis-Tacoma game as Ottawa is driving. If you missed any of the early action, the Cavalry led 13-0 at the half, and we're in control of this one. San Jose, within the first handful of minutes of the third quarter, got a pick six from Alan Lucas, and then drove down the field and got a 1 yard, half yard touchdown run from Terriano Rivera. And since then, Ottawa continues to drive the football and answer back, but they are answering with field goals instead of touchdowns. Here's another one from 34 yards away. It would be Jacobson's 4th of the night on as many attempts, and that kick is good. 19-14. Ottawa a bit lucky to even be 4 for 4 from field goals right now. We saw a 31-yard field goal miss tonight and a miss off the upright in the Lexington-Madison game.
We did, Cam. You were talking about the win earlier, but on that last kickoff, they booted that ball down to the 3, which for a non-contract kicker is pretty impressive. It looks like the win is to the favor of Ottawa right now.
Which means it would not have been to the favor of San Jose in that quarter, right? San Jose was going this direction in that quarter.
Yep.
And, they're going this direction again.
Goodness.
Man.
Way is not having his way tonight, man, on these kickoff returns.
I was thinking about another way to say it, but
you just did.
Don't get us going now. Come back to me, Eddie. 1st and 10 at the 25. .640 to go in the fourth, and that pass is hauled in. That's a catch. First down, DJ Bandit at the 37-yard line.
You know what I like about this defense of Ottawa, Cam, is that despite the 3 down linemen look, they continue to blitz the outside linebacker. Jordan Sipe not fooled on that play, though, Cam. He's been seeing it for three plus quarters now.
Both these quarterbacks, very, very clean evening. It's been some great plays by defenders that have really made these interceptions. That pass is hauled in by number 15, Jay Viper. And what I liked about what Viper did there, Eddie, he didn't wait for the ball to hit his chest. He caught that with his hands.
Caught it with his hands. And, Cam, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but there's been quite a bit of Twitter beef between Jordan Sipe and Xander Moon here lately.
Second and 1 of the 46. J.Z. Bacon's got a first down, so San Jose's going to move the chains. I mean, I've seen it, sure. You know, internet going to internet, right?
Internet going to internet, Cam, but, you know, I don't mind the healthy beat. It's when it gets kind of personal is when you kind of detract from it, but it looks like things have since then calmed down a bit.
Jordan Sipes got plenty of career ahead of him. 5'11", 215, but, I mean, he's had an unbelievable season as he positions himself for getting drafted. As Bacon's going to break a tackle and get out to the Ottawa 45-yard line. So under 5 to go. San Jose down 5. Any points will do here.
Any points to do, but what I like about that play design, there was no one open downfield, and all 3 receivers were running intermediate routes. And when they're not open, he's able to check it down to his tailback, J.Z. Bacon, who picks up 6 yards.
Three in the backfield here for San Jose. Bacon going to get the carry, and surprisingly, Bacon is chopped down just beyond the line of scrimmage. Really nice job by Ottawa to shut that down. Darren Fields was in there among others.
Cam, and now in the chat, Joshua Williams, defensive tackle for Atlanta Swarm, is telling me it's time for the 2-minute warning. I'll get a story for you shortly afterwards. Tight trips.
4:10 to go in the fourth, 3rd and 3. Sipe finds Bandit. A long developing play, but DJ Bandit able to take advantage over the middle. First down for San Jose, and the clock is ticking.
Credit to the offensive line for San Jose. You talked about how much Ottawa has invested in their defensive line. That time, they did not hold up their end of the bargain.
Sipe again to pass. Again a completion. That's Wilkerson. First catch since the opening drive. And the Flight have not stopped the clock in about 3 minutes now.
They have not, and that was a nice play design. That's a play you don't even see ran in the pros. I might have to write that one down.
2nd and 4 at the 32. And Bacon gets a nice block on the outside, but can't go anywhere. That was Mississippi on the tackle. It looked like a little in route from the tight end on that previous play, wasn't it?
It did, Cam. There was like a 5-yard little curl, something like that. Dig, they call it. But wow, you want to talk about Timothy Connolly just got drilled trying to make that tackle.
3rd and 4. San Jose a little bit of a hustle to the line. And over the middle finds Bandit again to the Ottawa 23-yard line. The very short middle of the field San Jose is finding success with. And now under 2.5 to go. This might be San Jose's only chance.
I think you're right, Cam, and you just hit the nail right on the head. This short passing game for San Jose has come alive here late in the fourth.
2:15 to go. Jordan Sipe leading an expert drive. Straight back, short middle, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Jay Viper as that ball slithers to the ground, 2nd and 10.
90Z arrow, and back when Baltimore offensive coordinator was Timothy Johnson, he used to run that play about 10 times a game to perfection with Ivory Irvin.
Now all they're doing is winning championships. Is that what you're saying,
That's
Eddie?
it.
2nd and 10 at the Ottawa 23. Hand off to Bacon. Bacon's inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. 3rd and 5 coming up. Josh Neal on the stop, and that hits the 2-minute warning. 19 Ottawa, 14 San Jose. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube. Eddie, what's the story?
So came on my show, Say It With Your Chest. Lately, the episodes have been running very long, and Joshua and Haris, my producers, would come in there and say, okay, Eddie, it's time for the 2-minute warning. But my guests, just like me, Cam, tend to talk a lot, and them shows have been going 2, 3, and sometimes 3.5 hours.
3rd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Great throw.
And Vipers inside the 9, or inside the 10 down to the 9. And you know how I know you've grown, Eddie, is that even though you're trying to throw your guests under the bus and it's just you that always talks a lot, you got out of that story before the play started. And that's that's true growth, my friend.
I'm working on that, Cam. I learned from you.
1st and goal at the 9. 3 at the top of the screen. What a magical drive for San Jose here to keep their unbeaten season alive. Out of the top of the screen, ran out of room. Way with the reception. Now it's 2nd to go with the 6. 88 seconds left.
And that time, Jordan Sipe had him open for about 2 seconds before he even threw the ball to him. But he's looking downfield, looking for the end zone. But if he just checks it down to him, it's going to be a touchdown for San Jose.
Man, you could feel the energy in this build. It's just the tenseness in this building. 2nd and goal at the 6. Hand off to Bacon, and Bacon's down to the 3-yard line. Mississippi stops him short of the end zone, and now it's 3rd down and goal. I didn't have a mark on when this drive started, Eddie, but I want to say it was with about 6 minutes left.
Yeah, about 6.5, and they've dragged up all but 1 minute and change left of it. Man-to-man defense, if they run up off the middle. Oh, they don't. 3rd
and goal at the 3. Sipe end zone knocked away, and it's 4th down. They'll have to go for it now. Pass broken up by Fields.
Cam, man-to-man defense on an out route is almost never defended this well, but Jason Fields able to turn his hips, turn around, locate the football, and make a great play.
Now, I would run the ball here, actually, because if you can get it closer but you can't get in the end zone, you could get a safety. You have all 3 timeouts, but they're not going to do that. It's 4th and goal at the 3. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Jordan Sipe trying to write another chapter in his rookie book. The pass is knocked away, and Ottawa gets the stop. Terrence Pearson swats it down, intended for Jay Viper, and Ottawa needs 1 first down to end it.
It's not over with yet, Cam, but wow, 2 straight plays.
Wow.
Now 2 different defenders on out routes. Hard to defend because the offensive line of San Jose did a great job of getting their quarterback, Jordan Sipe, protection to get a man open downfield. They could not do it, and now Ottawa has to get out of this jam that they're in. Backed up.
Terrence Pearson and Amar Bryant Jr. are my players of the game for Ottawa. They've been sensational. Hand off to Salmons. Salmons looking for the yellow, and he gets 5. Timeout San Jose. But wouldn't it have been interesting, Eddie? I mean, if you get the safety, you're only down 3, and then you get the safety kick. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
No, I doubt it's going to happen, but we'll see. 2nd and 5. This ballgame is not over with, Cam.
7 in the box for San Jose. 53 seconds to go. Need to force a punt and give Sipe one last chance. Handoff. Salmons running left, and he loses 3 yards in the backfield. A terrific player by Luis Negron, who we have not talked about at all tonight, makes the biggest play of the game.
Well, he made a tackle earlier that I spoke of, but
my bad.
Wow, that's okay. 3rd down and 8. Let's see how aggressive they get out here. Strong tight end flex. Excuse me, strong. Oh.
3rd and 8 of the 5, and there's nothing. Yeah. There was nothing from the start on that play, and San Jose is going to get it back.
Strong spread, tried to spread the defense out, run up the gut, but San Jose was not fooled. They're going to burn their last time out, and like you said, this game is not over yet. They're going to get great starting field position because the punter does not have room to actually receive this football and get a kick up field. They're going to get great field position.
Hunting from his own end zone.
Yeah.
He gets it off. They didn't even bother coming after the block, although that would have won the game. But this return is going to get the ball up to the 36. And Azariah Way, if he's not checked for a concussion after his return game tonight, then I have no faith in the medical team. I mean, he has just been obliterated over and over again.
Yeah, he's definitely earning his check out there today, Cam.
No timeouts.
39 seconds, Kev. No timeouts. Let's see what they do here. Dime defense. It looks like it's going to be cover 12. They've been in it all day.
4 wide. Sipe to pass.
Oh,
going long. It's open. It's caught by Cooper. Down to the 5-yard line. They got to hurry to the line.
Yeah.
25 seconds. They have plenty of time. In fact, I don't even know if they're going to spike it. 4 wide. Sipe going again. Corner! Touchdown!
Oh,
San Jose! Unbelievable! Terrell Cooper!
And I'm not sure what the cornerback was doing on that play, Cam. Number 24 for Ottawa just kind of dropped back and sat there and watched the man who already had position to his outside shoulder run straight to the pylon and just poor play at this time of the game. You cannot let that man get to the outside as you have no safety help over there. And just like that, San Jose going to go for 2 here.
Brian, who has played so well tonight, leaves Cooper all alone. And Sipe going to go for 2 and got it to Cooper! Tapping the toes. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. And Cooper, who's gotten a couple of passes short all day long, Cam, decides to flex his muscles, get past the defense, and comes up, gets 10 toes down in the back of the end zone for a 3-point lead.
Eddie, did you see Jordan Sipe? He had 2 players barreling towards him, and he was looking right at them when he threw that ball. That was a no-look 2-point conversion. Return to the 30. Did you see what I saw?
Jordan Sipe, I saw it, Cam, might have just solidified his positioning as a first-round draft pick.
Man, I can't wait to look at that replay in post. It looked like he was staring down those Ottawa defenders right in their eyes as he threw it to Cooper in the back of the end zone. 16 seconds to go.
3 timeouts.
Can San Jose do it again? Ottawa just needs 3 to force overtime. Sipe, a dump off short, going the wrong way, and got to take a timeout there. That was not what they were looking for.
Not what they're looking for, but there was no one open downfield, and he was smart to dump that ball off.
Time for maybe 3 more plays since they do have 2 timeouts.
How can you not love the SFL, Cam?
Unreal. I mean, what a drive. And you thought that the drive before that was going to be the game changer. It was the one where they only needed 39 seconds. Now 10 seconds to go for Jive. Jive looking for someone to get open down the field. It's caught at midfield with 4 seconds, 3 seconds and a timeout, and they'll at least get a Hail Mary off. That was Isaiah King the 4th going over the middle. I didn't think anybody stood a chance of getting open.
Yeah, I didn't either, Cam. That's the first time tonight I recall seeing Isaiah King run anywhere but outside the numbers, doing his best IBM Irvin impersonation of staying outside those numbers, and now we're going to get a shot at a Hail Mary.
Greg Ward and Luis Negron have had a pretty nice night. Not as good as the Ottawa defensive front, but they still have applied plenty of pressure. 4 receivers in the pattern for Ottawa on a Hail Mary to win it. Going to get the pass off. Jive to the end zone. It is intercepted. A diving attempt made to catch it, and it was just a bit overthrown. San Jose does it again.
San Jose does it again. Their defense stepped up when they needed to. Right at the end there, Cam, as Ottawa had been putting forth an impressive drive here late in the second half, Cam. But when they needed it most, the defense stepped up and gave the offense yet another opportunity at this game, Cam, and the offense delivered. The defense did their job, get off the screen and said, hey, now it's your turn. The offense steps up, makes plays when they need them, via a short passing game a la West Coast style, the old Houston Hyenas, before they started getting trigger happy, getting the ball downfield. And San Jose keeps their unbeaten streak alive, now moving to 7-0.
I don't know about you, Eddie, but Ottawa looked like a playoff team tonight. I don't know if they're going to make it, but they even though San Jose's had some close calls, this was an incredibly tough challenge for them.
A tough challenge indeed. Ottawa came into play. Their defense did a great job. Remember, Cam, their offense gave up the pick 6. You take those points off of the board, and they hold San Jose to 15 points, Cam. And I don't think anyone coming into this game expected that.
And then the touchdown late was because of incredibly short field as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like they gave, when they had the chance to give up the touchdown on the big long drive, they got the stop. That defense showed up, and the offense played pretty well too, but they needed those touchdowns in the red zone, or at least down when they got into San Jose territory. That really was the difference in the game. A razor-thin game at that.
Ottawa, keep your heads up high. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You came in here and gave this undefeated San Jose team all they could stand for, anticipate. You guys showed up and delivered. Keep your heads up high. Focus on next week. Put this one behind you as Terrell Cooper, the player of the game, with that touchdown late, Cam.
Terrell Cooper, and the 2-point conversion to boot, 7 catches, 82 yards, and a touchdown. And next week, Albuquerque, winners of 4 in a row, try to get their revenge on the unbeaten and their rival San Jose flight. That should be a great one. A bunch of teams at 3 and 4, a couple sneak out of this week at 4 and 3. That's Albuquerque and Annapolis, and it will all be decided next Thursday night, June 16th, back here on the SFL Network on YouTube. It was our pleasure. For Eddie Gage, I'm Cameron Irvine. He's going to send you home with the good nights. Have a great one, everyone.
Everyone, thanks for coming. Good night, and drive home safely. Arizona, I love y'all. Week 1 is right around the corner, y'all. It's time to get to work. We got Atlanta week 1. Playbook, I got to get that in motion, get things cracking. Man, that $1,800 salary cap is going to be tight, but we're going to make it do what it do and get out here and show and prove anyway.